Welcome to PwC's TaxTim. This is the user guide for employees. What is TaxTim? TaxTim is a friendly online assistant who asks you a series of questions regarding your income and taxes, and then uses your answers to complete your tax return for you. He provides you with a completed tax return ready to print, ready for submission at Inland Revenue. Congratulations! If you receive this video, it means you are signed up for Employee Assist, meaning your employer purchased you an e-voucher to use TaxTim to complete an electronic tax return using TaxTim.
So you will receive an email from TaxTim. The email subject is TaxTim Employee Benefits. If you do not receive the email in your inbox, check your spam or junk mail folder. Open the email. The email should be addressed in your name. Read through the email and the benefits for using TaxTim. When you are ready to continue, scroll down and click on the orange block. Click here to start. The TaxTim website will open with a welcome message. Confirm your identity by name, your employer, and your email address. If it is correct, click on the right side button. TaxTim will open the registration screen. If you are new to TaxTim, register your details on the right-hand side. Remember, you need to use your work email address, the one in which you received the voucher email, otherwise the voucher will not activate. Now John is already registered on TaxTim, so we will log in on the left. Enter the email address and the password. If you wish to see the password, click on Check Password. Accept the terms and log in. The next page will be your tax return page. If you've registered for the first time, you will have some additional personal details to complete before you will see the screen. For more information, please watch the YouTube video Introduction to TaxTim. For John, we will start a new tax return. Now you need to choose the type of return to complete, individual return or a provisional return. For more information, click on the Help button to see the definitions of each. For John, we select an individual tax return. Next, you will start the tax return by selecting the tax year, for example 2017. Click Next. The next step is to determine which tax return you will need. TaxTim will ask some setup questions to create the right return for you. So are you an individual receiving only a basic salary and no other income? If so, click Yes. For John, we will click No, as he receives other allowances on which he would like to claim. The next question is if you are an employee receiving various allowances or other income. Click Yes. Great. Now TaxTim will summarize the return chosen and what the package includes. If you are satisfied, click Continue. Next screen is where you will start completing your tax return. At the top, you will see the various sections of the tax return to be completed. Tim will guide you through all the sections one by one. Tim will ask you one question at a time, and you can always go back to a section if you wish to change an answer. So let's get started. The first question: would you like Tim to complete your personal details on the front page? If you want to know more, click on the Help button. Help buttons are at all questions to give more information so you can learn about taxes. This button states if you wish to complete it yourself, you can do that later. John will say yes. We start with completing the initials in the surname. Click Save. Every time you click Save, the info will save automatically, and the next question will come up. So keep going answering all the questions from Tim. It's easy as that. Follow all the instructions one by one and you will be done with your return in no time. The rest of the video will share some more information to help you. Here we have some frequently asked questions. When I'm done with my return, I receive a payment screen. This means you did not log in using your voucher email. Log out of TaxTim, go to your voucher email and click on Click Here to start. This will activate your voucher. Please note, you cannot use another person's email for yourself, and you cannot forward your email to someone else. Hope this helps. Individuals have 3 different tax returns. You need to know which return to complete. The first is a brown return for employees with a basic salary and no other income. A blue return is for salary structures including allowances and some other income. A yellow return is the most complex for business individuals, provisional taxpayers and farmers. Some other queries. I receive a car allowance, but Tim does not ask for the car expenses. This means you did not set up your return correctly as a blue or a yellow form. Please email the help desk at taxtim@na.pwc.com and request a return swap. Once changed, you'll be able to continue to claim your travel expenses. Once you've answered all Tim's questions, your return is done and you will see this screen. Now you have to file your tax return, so click on File with HR and continue to print your return. After completing your survey, this is where you can view your tax return. But before you do, please refer TaxTim to your friends and family by clicking here. Here is where you can click to view the print version of your tax return. When you print your tax return, you will receive this pop-up message. Remember, you need to print 2 copies for submission. One will be the original and the other a copy to retain as proof of submission. Remember, TaxTim does not file automatically. You still need to submit the hard copy return to Inland Revenue. Some users have issues when they print. My return is printing very small, or my personal details are not on the front page. This could be due to the web browser you are using. Chrome is the best browser to use and prints the best. Internet Explorer normally prints too small. If you have more than one page you earn 5 certificate, how do you complete the second one? When you have completed all the information on the first certificate, TaxTim will ask if you have another certificate. Click yes and continue to complete the next set of questions.
What if you forget your password? No problem. You can always reset your password. On the login screen, click on Forgot your password. You will see a screen to input your email address, and your password will be reset and emailed to you.
So what if I answered a question wrong? Can I go back and change it? Yes, of course you can. Always go back and change an answer. On your print screen seen here, click on the orange arrow, Change an answer. Now you can go to your input and change whatever you want as many times as you like. Something is wrong. My return is calculating a huge refund or a tax payment. Remember, TaxTim is like a calculator. If you put it in wrong, you'll get it out wrong. Here's what you can do. Carefully look at each page of the return. Double check that no amounts are entered in twice or entered in the wrong place. Next, note that if you have various allowances on which you claim, a refund may be due to you. However, make sure that the expenses you claim in the return are correct. The opposite also applies. If you have allowances and claimed no expenses, you may have to pay in tax. When reviewing your tax return, whether you have a refund or tax payment, make sure there are no typos in the tax return. If you make one typing error, this can show in the tax return. The last point is to look at the tax certificates and information used to complete the tax return. Make sure the information is showing correctly on the return and also ensure that the information is not duplicating accidentally.
As an employee, you have access to the Logbook app for free. The app can be used to record all your business travels during the year, which can be imported into your tax return. Follow the instructions received in your voucher email to access the free logbook.
If you would like to ask a tax question, or if you need any assistance using TaxTim, please feel free to email us at taxtim@na.pwc.com. Or you are welcome to log a question on the website.
That brings us to the end of the guide. Please like us on Facebook and tell your friends and family about using TaxTim, the quickest and easiest way to do tax in Namibia.